Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. To the house every single day, baby! Damn, it feels good to be a lifer. And look, I just circled this and said it was about to happen. Got a bag of rice, a bag of flour, and some cooking. Bitcoin. And the weekly Kendo lows. I used to lick it too. Yeah. Babe. Michael Pa just gave us $500, babe. Or have one Bitcoin and not need it, then need one Bitcoin and not have it. Mic drop.
Oh, somebody put that on a t-shirt.
YouTubers, you're likely to meet a pretty awesome person that's pushing forward, you know?
Yes.
And that of my congregation, thank you for all you do. Much love. Powerhouse, working out. Agreed to be on the cover, representing crypto. And then you open up the spread, and there I am, page 110, 111. I got a 2-page spread about my life story. But there's times where I rest my brain.
You don't even know me, so please, don't make assumptions.
But you did the same thing. Mug, get anything you want here.
Crypto Lifer is joining us. Crypto Lifer.
So this is my setup. If you've never seen my setup, it's my crazy setup. I take one monitor down. Okay, shout out to everybody here. We're with the man, the myth, the legend, Ben Armstrong, Bit Boy. And we're out here now in beautiful Sarasota with his wonderful wife, my wife and kids, and my family and friends, and this is beautiful. Oh, no. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Crypto is... Always got to get it right. Crypto is life. Peace. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the New Year stream, Bitcoin's yearly candle close. Here we go, and Bitcoin closes the year at 16,500. Let's take a look at that monthly candle close. It's the monthly candle close too as well here. It already closed, but in my neck of the woods, it's closed at 8 o'clock p.m. So the candle has closed for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the monthly candle. Bitcoin USD, you're going to want to go to the all-time history index, okay? And you're going to want to click on the monthly chart. Let's take a look at that monthly close. Another thing, on the year, or the 52-week, a bearish, 52-week ain't too bad, but it is a bearish engulfing candle. That candle didn't engulf. That candle didn't engulf. This engulfed. First time we got a bearish engulfing candle on the monthly, all right? And if someone could show me how to get the yearly chart, I just somehow, look, it says minutes, ranges, maybe it says years, minutes. I don't see year in here. Months, weeks, days, right? Where's the year? So maybe sometimes I have to bring it out and scroll down, but I can't see how to add the year. If anyone could show me where the year is, I added the 52-week, you see? So that's why I'm going with the monthly chart. Otherwise, I'd go with the yearly chart. I'm just not sure how to bring it up. If anyone knows how to school me to that, let me know. All right, so what do we see on the monthly chart? Let's break it down. Bitcoin and the monthly candle Let's take a look at the monthly candle close, shall we? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. So I can't find the, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So we take a look at the monthly candle. It opened at 17,168. The high was 18,376. The low was 16,270.67 cents. The candle would close at 16,528.89 cents. It would go down $600 in an entire month. Open up here, would go up, would come down and close. So it really was a lackluster month. Would barely go anywhere at all, if you think about it. We broke below the 50. We're tapping to the 100 or the 80-day moving average on the monthly. 200's curving down, but eventually this monthly candle is going to get extra tight. And look how oversold we are. When the monthly's this beat, you're buying bargain prices for Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes to 12K, 6K, 10K, a 25% discount from here. So if you're buying anywhere close to the 20, look, my whole point is this. Look at the last low here. Say you bought at about 7,000, right? You take 25% of that, what is it, about 1,800? If I'm give or take about, you can get it exactly, 1,250. 1,250 times 4. That's 25%, 1,250, right? No, not 1,250, 1,750. Yeah, 1,750, right? Because 1,750 is 3,500, right? 3,500 times 2 is 7. So a quarter, 25%, 1,750. So 7,000. You got Act 1,750. You're looking at what? 5,750. 5,250, right? So 5,250. My whole point is, if you were to buy Bitcoin at 17,000, or at 7,000, at 6,000, the low is 3,000. You know what I mean? My whole point is, if you're buying anywhere between 25% of the low, so like if you buy here, take 25% off, you're 12K. Point of the story is you're buying so close to the probable lows. Look at this MACD on the monthly. It is dying to curve back to the upside. It is the biggest it's ever been. Look how low the RSI is. It's never been this low on the monthly. On the all-time history index, the RSI has never been this low for Bitcoin. All right? Yes, it's never been through some economic recessions and things of that nature, but it was built for this. It was built in an economic recession. It came out of an economic recession. I love when everyone says, Bitcoin's never been through an economic recession. I'm like, what are you talking about? It was built in an economic recession. Like, what are you talking about? Like, making no sense to me. 194 people on the views. We got 115 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate each and every one of you for contributing into this world. Throwing it down. And we got some super chats coming on in. Thank you so much for throwing some balls in the jar, man. Appreciate that. Please chart the ultimate scam coin, Electronium, before heading to bed. Electronium. Oh, man. I still hold some of that if I can ever get it back from my Cryptopia scam. Hit 12 months for the year. Oh, that's what you do, the 12-month chart? Okay. Okay, so we go here. We go to months. We go to 12. We add. Then you have to star it. And there should be a 12-month chart there. Wow, first time we've had a bearish engulfing candle. That one was pretty close, but this one definitely engulfs. You could say, though, we had the fake toss-up, and this was really the previous top. I don't know. It's like, it's not a good sign, all right? Not a good sign at all. But it is a rising wedge that breaks down 68% of the time, 70. I mean, it's just kind of what you look for, right? Rising wedges broke to the downside, you know? Nasty, though. Nasty. This is trying to say, yeah. Now, the only problem is the 52-week chart is it doesn't close on the year. It closes by the week, and the week closes tomorrow. That's why it still isn't a year, right? 12-month chart works because, yeah, our next candle closes in 12 months, and it's right here. So 12-month chart works. I'm with that. Thank you for that. 12-month chart is the way to go. So there's our NAS. That's it. I mean, that's our whole year, everybody. We started swimmingly up at about 48,000. And wow, we would just slowly lose only about 50 to 70%, 60% of the value from there, which ain't too bad. Shout out to the $30 in super chats. Thank you. God bless you and yours. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Patria79, for holding me down with the time frame that I'm looking for. Always someone awesome doing something awesome when I'm kicking it on the live. Thank you so much. May God bless you and yours. Let me pop out the chat, see what's crack-a-lacking. And again, not going to be a live stream. Most people are probably partying, getting ready for the New Year's. Here on the East Coast, it's 10:33. We still have about an hour. I'll head out around 11:15, so you can get to your festivities here on the East Coast. If you're just jumping in with me, though, I greatly appreciate it. If you're at a party right now and you're flipping to your phone, just seeing me, if you're at home doing nothing, I get it. I don't do much now. I was with family, friends, right? Just a couple that we love to hang out with, and we were just, by 10 o'clock, I want to do the live stream. We got to put the kids to bed. So it's time to kind of end the night, right? It's time to end the night. So what do I see happening for Bitcoin on the, so we had fun. We looked at the close, right? We did close. We did it all. It is what it is. But let's get to brass tacks. Let me do what I do every single day. So if you're here earlier this morning, right, we talked about Bitcoin being in a bit of a shell here. Up, down, getting tight in the channel. All right, does it get rejected? It had the shoulder, head and shoulder. Could it make a move to the upside? It looked lackluster. The 1 hour looked like it was likely not to get above. I said it's likely that we go down or sideways. We were sitting about here 8 hours ago, 12 hours ago. It was about 9 in the morning, 13 hours ago. If we go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right here. We were about right here, and I did call a short earlier today. Did I not? If you were watching my live stream, who watched my live stream earlier this morning and who heard me call a short or sideways? I definitely was not bullishly long. I wasn't like, oh, let's long this. It's great. This thing looks amazing. Definitely not was not something I was thinking about at all. When I could boost up that camera, it's like I got a lot of lights, but the camera needs a little more light. Hold on one second. I just got to get this camera one more bit of light. Yo, Billy, get the light up in there. 2 shots on it. I want to never stop. I got a 5.2. I want a 5.3 over here. There you go. That got me a little brighter over there. I was in the docks. Hey, we flip it upside down. It looks really good. Yeah, right. Engulfed candles barely do squat. My man, I love you. Appreciate you for saying that. Shout out to all the Blue Crew and the lifers worldwide. Shout out to CNC Ireland. Love learning. And everybody kicking it. Hope you having a wonderful new year. It's already 2023. Use 12 months. My man, shout out to Adingo 8 My Satoshi. Holding us down. Jesus Tyler, nobody cares if you don't understand. It's a very beneficial drink. Facts. Hey, shout out to everybody here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you from here. Don, I can't afford to lose again. Shout out to Nathaniel Natividad, man. Just keep your mindset open. If you don't believe opportunity is coming, then it's not coming. You see what I'm saying? So, if you don't think opportunity is coming, then it's not. Okay. Okay, so Salam from Saudi Arabia. Salam alaikum, my friend. Alhamdulillah, may God bless you. Congratulations, Nathan, for you and your birth of your third baby. Happy baby to a new lifer baby about to be born right now. Unbelievable. A New Year's baby. What a blessing. Start the new year with your kid, getting ready with God's miracles, man. May God bless you and yours. My family is dancing to some music. How about your New Year lifers? Having a good night? I'm proud of all of you. I know how hard you're grinding. The teacher taught us how to grind. Shout out to Toby Linares. We love you, man. This is amazing. Shout out to everybody here on the live. I appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in and spending this awesome New Year's night with us. I appreciate you. We had an amazing 2022, an amazing 2022. It was absolutely absurd what happened this year. And if we could only recreate such beautiful, greatness again. So what do I see happening for Bitcoin? We're up, we're down, we're up, we're down, we're back up, we're back down, and we're getting tight inside of this channel. Okay? And this is just something that, you know, I see now the 1 hour curving, but likely we could get a bounce back to the top of the channel, but we're making an ascending triangle now here to the sideways action. And we're either sideways, and again, like I showed you, there's a 50-50 shot of this breaking up or to the downside. We can take our measured move here of our base of our triangle. That's going to give us a measured move to about 16,254. You know, as bearish as I've been, I'm surprised that we didn't get lower yet because we've been dwindling at this area. But it does suggest that we do go lower. Then we could take, you can actually delete this, just hit control, grab that right out. See how I just did that? Whoa, blew your mind, right? Hit Alt-J now, match it, and then just swing out to see the trajectory. So what you're looking at is a measured move here positively to 16,949 or a break to the downside at 16,248. Okay, that's what we're looking for here for Bitcoin. 50-50 shot. How we're going to figure out which way it's going, we're going to look at the bigger time frames. 22-hour is lower but could roll over on you and is getting rejected and showing signs of just kind of some ugliness here. Possibly a symmetrical triangle, a chubbier triangle on that time frame. What happened? Hold on, like all my work just disappeared. I know I didn't delete it. That's weird. Did everyone see that? Oh, no, we switched charts accidentally. Sorry. I must have clicked on that. Something happened. Anyway. 4 hour time frame wants to roll over on you. That is showing signs of a breakdown. That's an M pattern. The M pattern wants to dump. I would play the 4 hour over any other time frame. It's been very, very accurate recently. Despite the daily, despite the 22, the 4 hour has taken over. When there's a lot of chop and there's less volume, the 4 hour tends to play out. When there's more volume and bigger pushes, the 22 and the daily tend to take over. I just started learning this. This is something that took me years to decipher and still fine-tuning the exact pinpoints here. But something that I'm looking at. You're looking at a double top here. Can't get above the zone. Attempting to roll over on the 4 hour time frame. The 1 hour does want to give you a move. Do you bounce here to the top of the pattern and then roll over? We shall see, but I'm more bearish again than bullish. Here is your previous highs resistance, and now you have resistance here. You formed another resistance at 16,600. And I've been saying this every single night. If the bulls can't close a candle on the daily or the 4 hour above this point of control at 16,006, 16,005, 16,650, right? And then get a candle to close above this high at 17K, 17,003, and then 18,003. I mean, so for me, it starts right here. If you can't get above this point of control in this high, expect more downside. So if we can't get the move to the upside here and we can't break above this previous high right there, 16,980, you know, 17K, I'm going to call it, expect more downside. I'm bearish because Bitcoin continuously is making lower highs every single time. Once it makes a high, lower low, lower high, you know, it's likely to pump up, come on up here probably, get rejected, and roll on over to the downside. More likely we head to the downside, and I'm circled to this area here at about 16K And I'm surprised we didn't get there yet. Anything is possible. You never know. All right. But right now, I am more bearish than bullish until the bulls show me something different. And I'm going to continue to repeat that every single day because it is what it is. We did see the shoulder, head, and the shoulder. We made this kind of drop off. It could be a complex inverted head and shoulder. I'll give you that. There's a chance we break to the upside. Let's give the 1 hour its time. Even the 15-minute is rolling over slightly, and you're, in a bit of a bear flag. We get rid of the squigglies that I made, and we look at what's happening here. I mean, that's a bearish flag, in my humble opinion, that can break you to the downside, and we're holding this trend line. Bounce, bounce. If we break the trend line, we're going to drop to the downside as well. So that's what we're looking at here for Bitcoin. If this trend line holds, so be it. You can remain sideways or bearish, but it's just not looking amazing. Shout out to Toby. Shout out to CNC Ireland. Shout out to Gina, Bobina. Shout out to everybody here celebrating a beautiful new year with the Lifer. May God bless each and every one of you for being here with me, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. What a blessing it is to be alive. Let's get the Lifers up to the watchers. Those likes, baby. Shout out to CNC Ireland. Happy New Year to all. Happy New Year to everybody here. May God bless each and every one of you, seriously, with every single blessing you've ever asked for. May everything you hope and wish for in the next year be achieved. May you begin to make that change, whatever it is for you, and may you blast through space and time and really just get to exactly where you're going in life. May God bless you. I'm still on HIMEEBITS, holding it down. Does it continue to dump to the downside, or do we eventually get our move back to the upside? PIAS today was amazing. Out of that channel, pumped out. We made another sideways channel. Could this bump to the upside? I'm watching it closely. Could be the New Year's Day baby that we're looking for. K-Don completely dumped out of that. We watched that earlier. Gary Shringiri starts to move. One Earth on my radar gets the push to the upside. We were watching it here. It would bounce off the bottom of the channel. One Earth, 30% gainer for One Earth. Now it's starting to, flag out here. I would watch this flag, and it looks like One Earth may have more gas. Shout out to anyone that jumped into One Earth. We are watching it closely here. Tracking it. Seems to be making a higher low. Can it make a higher high and continue to the upside? It's right here. If I open it up, it's breaking off that point of control here. If it can get above that and bounce, it's going to the high liquidity, the high area, the volume area high there for a move to the upside. VAI, the gift that just kept on giving. And honestly, it's forming a bit of a, consolidated here. You can see, and broke out again of this pattern to the upside. VAI, which to me I heard is like a decentralized YouTube competitor or something like that. And shout out to everybody here on Twitter. Thank you so much. You got me to the 9,905 followers. May God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for the love. That's awesome. It is just Twitter, and I get it, but it is love. And when people send me love my way, I appreciate that. So thank you so much for everything. And that was amazing. My team put this together without telling me, and then they put it out, and I got to watch that, and it was awesome. What a great effort by my team, going through all those different days and putting them together. Sean, thank you so much for the love, man. May God bless you and yours, man. PulseX Pi Network is trending. They're saying that did it really go up? Now that the Bicore team has a hope of being worth something, maybe considering mining it from your phone. It's just a click today. I heard it was decentralized, though, when they were selling your data. Remember, this went around like a year ago, and I started mining this a long time ago. Funny. But I guess, even Ben is on there. Pi Network is $234. It did come out. Wow. Is it true? If that's the case, then most of you are super rich right now. I also dismissed Pi Network. I thought it was kind of weird, I don't know. We'll see. This is interesting. I have it on my phone. I might even have 10 of these. So I really have 3 racks right now, because I used to mine a bunch of this stuff. Now I got to see how much Pi I have. I was mining this back in the day, a long time ago. I wonder if I even deleted the app off my phone. I still got the app, Pi Network. I put a few people on too at the very beginning. Tap to mine. Just start mining, baby. Look, I'm getting ads in there, though. All I am is getting ads in here. It's so crazy. What the hell? That's so crazy. They're trying to sell me apps on the Pi network. What the? What the? Wow, they were selling me ads real quick. End of the year update. How much Pi do I have though? Read the update. Okay, yada yada yada. I just thought it was like they were selling your data and it was really centralized. So I was never a true fan of this thing. Dude, it says I have 107 Pi. Are you kidding me? Look, I have 107.5 Pi right here. I've been rocking this Pi. I'm telling you, now if I went more, I would have had thousands of these things. I have 107.5 of these things. And are they really? Come on, man. Are you kidding me? It's always too good to be true. But if you're telling me right now I have 100 of these things at 300 a pop, 10 would be $3,000, right? You're telling me I have 30 racks in Pi coin right now? I'm about to sell this. That'd be a cool way to start the year, man. What the Yo, hold up. How do you sell these things? You probably can't sell them. It's probably some glitch. You know what I mean? You probably can't get them. I got 107.51 times 234.05. I want every penny, baby. You telling me I got 25 racks sitting on my phone in Pi right now? Like, yo, like, I don't believe it. How do I get it out? Main check, configure, unverified balance, balance dashboard. This is a breakdown of your total amount. Also shown at the top. Look, 107. I ain't BSing y'all. Like, y'all see it? And people have way more than me. Preview unverified balance, main checklist, configure lockup rate. You probably can't get it out. Migrated to mainnet, transferred balance to mainnet. I'll have to figure out what's going on. Wow. This is getting weird. This is getting real weird. Anyone else know any data on this Pi stuff? Jamie. Is Jamie here? Dimitri Gordon. I just loaded my Pi app too. 420 in there. Wow. See, man? Like, that means you got like, that's 100 racks. 100 is 25 grand right now. Right? Yo, what's good, my dude? I learned a ton from you back in the day. Jose Pedro Valverde Patricio. My man, Jose. Remember my man, Jose? What up, Jose, man? Happy New Year, bro. May God bless you and your daughter, your wife, man, everything. I mean, I know not your, you know what I mean. Sorry, but may God bless your daughter, man. Hope everything's going well with you. CNC Ireland, Michael Christian Benitez. Michael, man, I love you. I got 615 of them things. I have 1,500 Pi. Dude, it's going up 235. Like, this thing is ripping. God bless you too, man. Thank you. You're the man, dude. Yeah, he taught me the Pi cycle. We went through so much together, man. What a blessing. What's your referral code for Pi? You'll get more Pi. Referral team. Let's see. Invite. Funny, trying to see how I get a referral. I'm on the referral team. Invite, there it is. English, copy, I got it. I'll have it up in a second. I just paste it to the group and then I'll grab it. from my Discord. But do it at your own risk, man. You know what I mean? Seems to be fun, made by Stanford grads, and it's pretty legit, but you never know, right? And, do everything at your own risk completely. But here's my Crypto Lifer Mind Pi link right here. And this is how you can get busy if you want to get busy with me. Seems to be moving. Who never thought it would go that high? I didn't think so. But there you go, man. If you want to mine pi with me, jump on into my group. You can mine pi underneath me. Throw me some pi while you get pi. A digital currency being developed by the group of Stanford for a limited time. You can join the beta to earn pi and help grow the network. This was back in the day, too. Let's get busy, lifers. It's only $20 on other exchanges. It's on. Exactly. I could see how it's probably not that much, man. I'm with you. It's always too good to be true. It still would be $2,500, right? Which wouldn't be that bad either. You know what I'm saying? Ben put out a pi video today, right? Yeah. Well, there you have it, right? There's been a lot of pi talk on Twitter. I heard it's decentralized and sketchy when I first got into it. That just was my first, I'm willing to believe that there could be a head and shoulder lurking here. We could still break to the upside. You see what I'm saying? We could hold this trend. Let's see what the 1 hour can do. But that 4 hour looks absolutely horrible. It's just highly more likely we drop to the downside. If the bulls, my whole thing is fine. Bulls get above here. We close the candle above here. I'll change my tune slightly. But right now, they haven't showed us anything, and I just don't see where the momentum's coming from. So to me, the bears still win, can't get above the zone, and we're going to drop down here to this area. Pretty simple to me, and the shorts will continue to reign. But that's just, that is what it is. Let's look at our total market cap for the year. Where do we end ourselves at here on the 12-month chart? There is no mainnet, exactly. You can't even sell the pi. They said they're going to develop like an Amazon network that you can use it on. I don't know. I gave up on it like a year ago. I mined it for like a couple weeks, and then I was like, So look, you even have a bearish engulfing candle almost on the total. I think it is. Yeah, it slightly bearishly engulfs this candle. Amazing how we went all the way up one year, and then the next year we just gave every single penny back in the market. We would go all the way to basically $3 trillion to fall all the way back down below $1 trillion. I thought the bear markets would be like, you gain $1 trillion, you drop to 300. You gain a $2 trillion, you drop to like 800. You gain $3 trillion, you drop to like 1.1. Like, come on. Like losing $1 trillion that fast? It's insanity. And we end the year at about $755 billion. Let's look at the levels I was looking at. Let's talk about if we've survived yet or not and what's happening. Take a look at that 3-day chart. I love that 3-day. Ayo. And what I'm trying to see is, can we round this bottom? Do we end up bouncing, capitulating at 400 billion and rounding the bottom? There could be, could be max pain coming for people. They think it's over, and you know what? It's almost never, or it almost can get way worse. It can always get worse. Remember that. Be ready for the ready, if you know what I'm saying. Be ready for the ready, because it can always get worse. If you know what I mean, then you don't know what I mean. But if you've been through it, then you know what it is, right? So look, this is a symmetrical triangle, broke to the downside, as suggested. See my yellow line? We're going to bounce here. Can we hold the double bottom was the question. And right now we're kind of sitting at that 748, 750 level. And now we got rejected by 775, the area that we must get back above to remain bullish. And we fell all the way down. It's likely that we continue to the downside here, maybe bounce off the bottom of the pattern. Shoulder, head, and a bit of a shoulder. I see more downside coming for the total market cap. 677. Do we lose $700 billion? That's going to be our last leg. And honestly, like I showed you before, remember, there's really nothing left to save us here. Our last leg is right there, and then we're dropping. There's just a drop. A little bit of a notch there at 515, but a drop all the way to 380. So if we can't get a crazy move to the upside, short squeeze, something crazy, it looks like we're definitely going to get a move to the downside. Sorry to be so bearish. Send in your super chats for TA or deep dives. And everyone, if you want to start your new year off awesomely right, jump into my class every Tuesday from 3 to 5. Start your January awesomely with the Crypto Lifer course. You will love it. It's 2.5 hours. I give you all the special sauce. I teach you how the MACD was derived out of the moving averages. Give you a 9-point checklist. Show you my special sauce. And let you know how to cook that bacon on the beach, baby. I know you want it. So come on and get it for $60. If you join my trading group today, you can get that awesome discount. So let me know. I'd love to teach you the education. Best class, no lie. Shout out to Wes, man. Thank you for saying that. God bless you for saying that. Act natural. Shout out to my man. Shh. He's looking. I see you. What are you doing? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Get back to class. Stop passing notes. All right, Gina, you're going to have to read the note to the class. Give me that note. Give me that note. Give me that note. Now, this is what you get. I'm going to read your note to the class. This is what you get. Because you didn't want to listen and pay attention. Dear Johnny, I think you are so cute. Get out of here. Get out of here. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. You get canceled reading my notes. Oh, would I? I wouldn't be able to handle them. Super chats, Electronium Classic, Litecoin. And Sunny to you and Lifer fam, as always. Shout out to Chief Goldblum. Nico, may God bless you for the $2 super chat. Thank you so much for the love. That's amazing. Absolutely beautiful. And Saturday night, here we are again on a Saturday night. We do it every week. This week's just a little different. It's New Year's, but it's just a Saturday night, right? Haven't seen anything yet? Nah. Wait. Go to sleep. LOL. My wifer. Shout out to the crypto wifer in the house. May God bless you. She's the best wife you've ever had. She's the best wife you've never had, that I've had. She's my best friend. I love her so much. She's the best over here. This thing just got hacked on Cryptopia, went down in the dumps, and if Bitcoin goes lower, it's going to go lower. Now, there is some hope here. There's a little bit of bullish divergence forming here on the daily time frame, suggesting you could get a bit of a bump, but we've had bullish divergence before, and it really just was lackluster. So you're below the 200 simple. You got to get back above it. You could pump to it and get rejected. You're below the SMA. This thing could easily go lower and make a new low. I don't, Are there enough sellers to sell it off? Could it eventually ever come back to life? I don't know. I still hold this coin because it got hacked and I could never touch it. And when I eventually get my hands on it, it might be another year from now. So you never know. It's been 5 years since the hack, so it takes a long time to get your funds. So don't get too crazy if you are in FTX, I'm so sorry, or anything like that. Celsius, it takes a long time. If you do get a penny on the dollar, usually takes 5 to 10 years. 5 years is actually lucky. Maybe 7 to 8, 10. So don't get too hyped about any drawbacks. It takes a while. Fight for what's yours for sure. Get into class action. Do whatever you can. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. Do whatever makes you happy when it comes to all this stuff. But the idea is, it takes a long time. So this looks like we could go lower, in my humble opinion. I do see a little bit of bullish divergence, but I don't have a lot of faith in this coin. 3-day chart does say it wants to point to the downside, and I don't know how much liquidity you really have. If Bitcoin comes back up, it'll follow the market. But if Bitcoin takes a tank, this will easily tank with it. And Bitcoin could pump, and this could easily tank as well. So I'd watch it closely. It's at a low volume area where it could get a bit of a bounce, though. That's your one good hope. And possibly double bottoming here. There's a chance. I don't like to chase bottoms, though. That's something I just wouldn't touch. If I did touch it, it would have to break up. Get above here, bounce off this high volume node, bounce off this area, then make some type of flag or a cup and handle here, and then I would play it in this area. But I wouldn't play it down here trying to play the bottom. It's just not my style. Litecoin. We did talk about Litecoin earlier today. The LTC BTC pair didn't look too bad. We'll take a look at that too as well for you. Thank you so much for jumping on into the live and bringing up little Litecoin. So flag went up a little bit, 14% gains, right, on that 3-day chart. Eventually gave it all back, though. That was a long time ago. Nice little gain, though. It was a scalp. Played out. So you have a little bit of a cup and handle thing going, but you're getting a little overbought here on the stochastics. Tells me that you may come back down to the bottom of this pattern. Doesn't mean you won't eventually retrace, and you got a slight cup and handle thing going. You do. You got the feels of a cup and handle Almost with that side dipped out. You could go lower, though, with Bitcoin. The daily's getting overbought. I'd be careful. And you're at a resistance point here for Litecoin. Looks like you're going to come down a little lower. Touch that 200 SMA at 58, possibly. Then I want to see the LTC BTC pair. We were looking at that chart recently. And it did get a bit of a move as suggested. Not amazing. Let's see. 4, 5, 10, 9% since we first looked at it. So it did get a bit of a move. Is it doing that shoulder head and kind of another, getting overbought on the daily, though, too. Another sign that it's just lacking some momentum. Moving averages are far apart. It may struggle and come down a little lower. Bit of a bottom. You can pull a fib on this, too, as well. So some hope, but I see it coming back down to the golden pocket. I'd be careful on that. If you could give me your thoughts on Sand chart, that'd be cool. I'll think about Sand. Sand's been just dumping. I wanted to see this double bottom here, but it didn't happen. Made a lower low. Didn't even make a divergence. The daily looks like it could go lower too. Sand. Look for Sand to come all the way down for a double bottom at 16 cents. I see Sand falling even more. I really do. Beat down on the daily. Beat down on the 3-day chart. Every single, yes, extremely oversold. You would expect a bit of a bounce here, but look at that 4-hour. Wants to roll over on you. And if you zoom on in, you got to see like you're in a bear flag. And as I said before, the bigger caps are going to follow Bitcoin. And they're even lower. These altcoins look like they want to capitulate to zero. Sand looks like it wants to drop all the way back down to its beginnings. I can't believe it's at 37 cents. I remember when it was 4 cents. I remember when it's to $7. This thing is back at 37 cents. I mean, these things collapse. I can believe there's probably people who held this thing all the way back down. I got it at 4 and sold at 16. I mean, glorious trade. And then look at all this pain. So horrible, horrible, horrible. So inappropriate. Sam loves a good tip. Anytime. Anytime. Wait. What? Gina? Damn it, Gina. No. You like a good... No, I can't even say it. Then I'm the bad guy. Then I'm the bad guy. Oh, of course, look at him. You're ridiculous. Oh, Jesus. Let's play a little game called Just the Tip. Just the tip. Just is how it all begins. What? What are you talking about? I'm talking about playing baseball. We just the tip of the bat. Just get a little tip of the bat, get started. So look, straight face, right? Come on. And honestly, it's going to be a pretty flat night as we go into the new year. I wouldn't be looking for amazing moves here about anything. Maybe some of these high coins, things that we've been looking at. There's some tight angles. What did HIODBS do? That looked interesting the other day. It was oversold on multiple time frames, but it just didn't. You don't have the liquidity to really give it the push, but it is going sideways now. Only a matter of time, in my humble opinion. This thing gets litty. Look at that 4-hour. Really wants to rip now. Just got a rounded bottom on the stochastics. Everything's looking like, hey, I want to make a bit of a move here. So it looks like we could get a move. Small ball energy. That's so funny. You said small ball energy. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Crazy how everything comes on in. Everything comes on in together. Pie though. Are people really that loaded? You never know. Thank you so much for following me. I greatly appreciate it. Bruins at the Sabres. Wow. That's still going hard. That's been going hard all day. That's pretty crazy. But shout out to everyone who watched this. Let's just watch this together last year, right? I know it is me. A little, but it's cool. I would like it if it had more lifers in it. You know, we had some type of like connection thing going on. But let's take a look at this. I believe it's also on YouTube, right? Should put the link to the YouTube here. I don't know how you guys embedded it without doing that. Maybe you did. No, I don't know.
Check 1 2 1 2.
Let me see here. I think I might play a little better or quicker on YouTube. We'll see, though. We'll see. And then we're going to be out for the day. I mean, what an amazing time to be alive as we end the year. Last day of the year. Unbelievable. As we end 38,368 followers. Thank you so much for all the followers we got this year. Thank you for everyone that jumped on in. God, I appreciate every single person that you sent our way and all the blessings. You know. A lot of times I can't play things recently. Check, 1 2 1 2. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you.
And not
being here to the house every single day, baby!
Wow, I'm pretty insane.
Damn, it feels good to be a lifer. And look, I just circled this and said it was about to happen. Got a bag of rice, a bag of flour, and some
Give that
Bitcoin.
food away, man.
And the weekly Kendo.
I was 10.
Whoa.
Jack Diesel, that's scary. Oh, he's crazy with that lemon water.
I used to lick it too.
Oh my god.
Babe,
What a
Michael
nut.
Pa just gave us $500, babe.
Oh, that was
Have
crazy.
one Bitcoin and not need
Those
it,
are crazy. Dude
then
was giving me
need one
$500
Bitcoin
every
and
other
not
day.
Have it. Mic drop.
Somebody put that on a t-shirt.
YouTubers, you're likely to meet a pretty awesome person that's pushing forward. You know? You're not gonna
Yes.
meet 'em.
And that of my congregation, thank you for all you do. Much love. Powerhouse.
Damn, I was sweating and crying. That's crazy.
Working out. Agreed to be on the cover representing crypto.
That was
And then
amazing.
you open up the spread, and there I am. Page 110, 111. I got a 2-page spread about my life story.
So ridiculous. Like, who does shit? This is so stupid. Sorry, excuse my language.
But
Who
this
does
sounds
that?
right.
Who
That's
does
right.
things
You
like
know
that?
me, so please, don't make assumptions.
But you did the same thing.
Mug, get anything you want here.
Crypto Lifer is joining us. Crypto Lifer?
So this is my setup. If you've never seen my setup, it's my crazy setup. I take one monitor down. Okay, shout out to everybody here. We're with the man, the myth, the legend, Ben Armstrong, Bit Boy.
And we're out here now in beautiful Sarasota with his wonderful wife, my wife and kids, and my family and friends, and this is beautiful.
Here we go again.
Oh, no. Are you ready? I said, are you ready?
It's insane.
1 2 3. Crypto is.
Those are fun, man. That was just fun. My team hit me up with that, inspired me, and unbelievable. What a year it is to be alive, everyone. Thank you for being here. Last but not least, if you didn't get a chance to grab this, I kind of want to just read this article. Last end of the year, why not? And it's just going to inspire us all, I think, to start 2023 in an amazing way. So without further ado, I just want to read this article. I've been meaning to read it. This is like, you know, if you want to sit here with me and read it, I think it's going to be amazing. So I haven't really fully read it through a couple times, but we put a lot of work into it too, me and my whole team. And so here we go. My crypto journey so far. This was in the magazine that was in Barnes & Noble's 19 countries around the world. So check it out. It all began with a dream. During my youth, I read the life story of Mark Twain, who was born Samuel Clemens. My younger self took an instant liking to the author, as my parents had named me in his honor. Mark Twain is still regarded as one of the greatest writers and philosophers of his time, a man with many quotable sayings. The most impactful for me was I never let my schooling interfere with my education. I took from this that the skills I would need in my life would not come from formal schooling, but from the teachings of the universe and in the world in which I was immersed. With this principle as my mantra, I have always sought out knowledge to improve my life financially, spiritually, physically, as well as that which would stimulate me mentally. I spent days at work for others thinking about those concepts, dreaming of the day I would run my own business and finally achieve my goals. I began obsessed with breaking out of the rat race and becoming my own boss. I would immerse myself in publications, YouTube videos, books about self-improvement and financial development, two concepts I find go perfectly hand in hand. This led me to study the history of financial systems and currency. After researching fiat currencies the world over, I began to realize they were not made to and would not last. Their finite lifespan was drawing to an end. Central banks would inevitably continue printing money, which would over time lose its value to almost nothing, in the end causing hyperinflation and devastation to the economic health and savings of those people still trapped in the system. Countless examples can be found throughout history. While researching, I learned about the over 1,000 fiat currencies that have collapsed and disappeared throughout history, referred to as the fiat graveyard. I wasn't sure how to avoid being added to the list, and I knew something had to change. It was in my mid-20s when I began my path to financial enlightenment. I knew the dollar would only continue to lose value. I needed to find a way, not only to earn money, but to preserve my existing wealth. I looked into precious metals, special gold. Guys, at this time, I was trying so hard to change my life, and I had no idea really how, but but I just had a dream to do it. This is what gets me when I remember being back then, because like all I had was the dream of changing my life. I had no clue how I was going to do it, but the desire was strong, and the desire led me to knowledge, and the knowledge led me to the education, which I then put to work for myself, right? And it's just the blessing. But I need to find a way not only to earn money, but to preserve my existing wealth. I looked into precious metals, specifically gold and silver, as an alternative to traditional banking. But it became clear to me that this form of wealth preservation was cumbersome. Holding gold and silver privately felt unsafe. And as to the practicality of transportation, there was none. Metals are heavy, period. And I had to come to this after like 5 or 6 years of buying and selling precious metals, because then I was like, man, this really isn't working out. The story gets awesome. Then came Bitcoin. Unfortunately, I didn't learn about Bitcoin immediately after its inception, but rather when it was priced around $350. I began researching the network and its capabilities. I had an aha moment when I realized the similarities between gold and Bitcoin. Both were a fixed supply as the scheduled mining difficulty increased and mirrored gold in so many ways. The convenience of Bitcoin being digital and the security of seed phrases as opposed to carrying around metal. It felt like the perfect store of wealth. After a year of research, I was sold on this revolutionary new asset class. I bought my first Bitcoin when the price was under $2,000. I was unaware of it at the time, but this was my first step down the path of crypto, a journey that would change my life forever. The bull run of 2017 was when I learned about the wider cryptocurrency sector. At the time, it seemed that every day a new crypto coin was being launched, and I began to realize the importance of due diligence when it came to those different projects. Having lived through the dot-com boom, I remembered how new projects would vanish just as fast as they appeared. The first altcoin I purchased was Cardano at just 2 cents, and it went on to fly to over $1.30. The 2017 bull run was a crazy time to be a crypto investor, and I watched my account soar. Having studied the previous market cycles for Bitcoin, I planned how to invest back during the bear market. When the market subsided and Bitcoin's price dropped below $4,000, I knew this was a buying opportunity. I studied the weekly charts, I took a macro approach to investing, and was ready to play the long game with Bitcoin. The amount of Bitcoin created by the miners in each block is cut in half. This halving introduces scarcity of the increasingly popular asset and leads to the run-up for the next bull run. I learned how to position myself before each halving, which for Bitcoin is every 4 years, and baked into the algorithm. My willingness to learn and to be open-minded and to research diligently has earned me more money than I could ever have dreamed, and in a very short period of time. These early crypto investments left me with the time and the resources to accomplish my goals. If I can live the life I've always dreamed, then why can't everyone else? This is why I became the Crypto Lifer, with the goal of motivating people every day to achieve their dreams. No matter their age or background, I help people change their lives, find financial freedom, and become the best versions of themselves. I created a YouTube channel and a trading school on Discord designed to teach people the knowledge, skills, and unique style of technical analysts that I've spent years of my life developing and perfecting. I believe that I work as hard as anyone else out here, and I do it for my audience, who have become my trading family. I reached over 600 consecutive days of live streaming, and now we're over 700, right? And I'm humbled every day by outpouring of gratitude and support. The written testimonials of those I've helped bring tears to my eyes and motivate me to try even harder every day. My name is Sam Price, and I'm the Crypto Lifer. Join me in my journey, follow your dreams, and find your own version of freedom through trading cryptocurrencies. We had an amazing year. We had an amazing year, you know? We had an amazing year. We had an amazing year. I just can't, I still can't believe it, you know? I still can't believe it. I can't believe what happened in 2022. So, may God bless us all. I'm going to end the night here. Bitcoin will probably be flat for most of the night. No one's going to be paying attention as we go to the new year. But thank everyone for being here. I don't mean to make it all about myself. I apologize if sometimes it do seem self-centered. I don't mean to be. I just want to share my journey in my life with you in any way I can. And this next year is going to be the year about interviews. We're going to have so many people on the channel. We're going to really use the channel to get to know a lot of people. We're going to explore. We're going to have fun, and we're going to do all the things that we want to do with our lives. So everybody, thank you so much for being here.
Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing, baby. Thank you, everyone who came through for me tonight. Thank you for everyone who's dropping chats. Thank you, everyone who came through any single day of 2022. Thank you, everyone who's been with me since the beginning and is still following me to this day. There's so much gratitude to each and every one of you. I can never fully really there's no words to express my true gratitude. None. All I can do is my actions every single day. Like tomorrow I can show up again and put in 110% and day in and day out. And I believe there's no other way. I can't say anything. I can just do. And so that's kind of the cycle that gets created. So everybody, thank you so much for being here. I said it's the Jordan year, 2023. Year of the Jordan, baby. So everyone, I love you all. Thank you for coming on in. Enjoy your night. Last couple days with your family before work gets back. Everyone goes back to school and life is back to normal. It's nice to have a week or two off and to regroup with the family. And I definitely enjoyed a lot of time with my daughters and my wife. And so that was a blessing. And everyone, thank you so much for being here. I'll talk your ear off all night. I appreciate it. Have a great night. Be safe. And I'll catch you on the live stream tomorrow night. Have a wonderful New Year's. If you're already celebrating New Year's, God bless you on the West Coast. You guys have even more time than us. It's only 8:11 for you guys. And if you guys on the other side of the pond who have already done it, Satoshi, my man, a dingo ate my Satoshi. Happy New Year to you. Laura Marshall, Happy New Year to you. And everyone else. May God bless you all, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Crypto is life, baby! You can, you will, you are the best. You're going to do everything you dream of in 2023. I'm telling you. It's going to be the best year of your life because you're going to make it that way.